Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. Vivian Green. Grand Rising! If you are a first time viewer, welcome. My name is Joseph Long, and I thank you for tuning in. To my returning viewers, hello, friend, and thank you for your consistent support. In today's practice, written by Scott Rogers, I will guide us to take the role of observer to difficult emotions so that we can more easily create the space we need to let them go. Sometimes we can see our intense emotions coming, and sometimes we can't. Emotions can build up, increasing in strength slowly. At other times, they crash down on us all at once. We can get lost in our emotions, swept up in a feeling. They can be beautiful and they can be scary. In all of these ways, emotions are like storms. The good news is that storms pass, and so do emotions. With mindfulness, we can practice taking the role of observer to our strong feelings. When we put that silence between ourselves and the whirlwinds, we can find stability and cultivate resilience. I will guide us in this guided practice with the metaphor of a hurricane to help us recognize the qualities and impermanence of even our stormiest emotions. But before we start today's practice, if you haven't already done so, please click the like, click the like, click the like button right now. Click the like, click the like, click the like button right now. Click the like button, comment, share if you care to. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Inspirational Moments with Joseph Long. And don't forget to hit that notification button, set notifications on all so that you may be notified every time I come on YouTube Live. I do need to apologize. Well, why am I apologizing? It's not within my control. YouTube, the chat is disabled for this live stream. However, I am so grateful there is still two people on here live, and both of you had clicked that like button. So I do appreciate you. Please stay on just to get the activity going on so you can, your activity, your views, your comments, your shares notify all those other visionaries to come on over to Inspirational Moments with Joseph Long. But I'm also going to encourage you all to tune in on IG so you can comment, so you can engage with me during and after this practice. Now, I know these may all seem like small gestures to you, but to me and to this platform, it is huge. As I stated previously, your views, your likes, your comments, your shares really help with my algorithms. So in advance, thank you. Let us begin. We begin this mindfulness practice by bringing ourselves into a posture that's upright and stable. We lower or close our eyes and bring our attention to our body sitting in the chair. As we breathe, we are aware of where our bottom meets the chair, the seat of the chair, and of where our back meets the back of the chair. We are aware of our feet and where they make contact with the ground, our shoes, or our socks. We are aware of the sensations of the body, of the hands resting one in the other or on our lap. We are aware of the fingertips, the palms, the points of contact as we begin this practice by coming to our senses as we breathe. At times, things can become intense and quickly turn, much like a hurricane. So, this practice would draw upon the metaphor of a hurricane to help us understand our own true nature. It can help us understand the ways that mindfulness practice can be helpful in observing our nature moment by moment. That observation can create spaciousness around the tumultuousness that can arise during the course of our day and at times throughout our life. So we take 3 slow, deep breaths, a slower and a deeper than breaths that we might otherwise take. So we inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. The hurricane arises when the conditions are significant for it to come together, and in time, it dissipates, much like our own emotional conditions. So let's look at a few of the different aspects of the hurricane and see how they connect to our own thoughts, feelings, and sensations, and the spaciousness and the ease that we can find with agitated thoughts, feelings, and sensations. There are times when we experience agitation and frustration in the body, much like the strong gusty winds and heavy rains that feed into the hurricane. We might reflect for a moment on times when we have felt that intensity in the body, that tension, that tightness. Thoughts arise from time to time that can be judgmental, pessimistic, and reactive, like the outflow of high level clouds that intensify the hurricane as they move away from it. We might take note of thoughts that arise in our mind now, or thoughts that have arisen today that carry that judgmental, harsh, reactive quality. Just notice these thoughts as we breathe. There are moments we experience intense emotions like anger and fear that can akin to the eye wall, the extreme conditions that formed around the eye of the hurricane. You may notice these arising now, perhaps because of the circumstances of this morning, of yesterday, or that they arise on a fairly regular basis. And so, too, there are times we experience inner calm, much as is found within the eye of the storm. This is a reminder that we don't have to have the intense and agitated thoughts, feelings, and sensations go away to find that inner calm, that inner tranquility. By shifting to an observant state, we find freedom from the intensity of those thoughts, feelings, and sensations. It's like finding our way into the eye of the storm, into a place of our own safe refuge without needing anything to change. Let us settle into the body, aware of thoughts, aware of feelings that will come and go, aware of the sensations in the body, aware of preserving and allowing the breath to anchor us a little bit more fully, to steady us a little bit more comfortably into the moments of this practice. In doing so, we begin to develop and cultivate a resilience to steady us in the moments of our life. Breathe in and out, allowing this moment to be as it is. When, from time to time, the mind wanders, gently return to the sensations of the breath flowing through the body. in the next moment or two with awareness. Lift the gaze, open the eyes. Namaste. Good practice. If you like today's meditation and haven't already done so, please click the like, click the like, click the like button right now. Yes, 2 people are on YouTube Live, but I have 4 thumbs up. I love it. That means some came on notice they couldn't chat, but they put their thumbprint on there anyway before moving over. I hope you moved over on IG where you are leaving comments because I would like to see. I can't see who physically on YouTube, but know that I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for your activity. I'm grateful for your engagement. I'm grateful for your likes. Um, but before I move on, to see who's on here live, to read your comments. I just want to let you know, I'm sure those of you already know, most of you know, especially to all my Floridians, I decided to do this meditation due to all the fear and anxiety that was illustrated on social media in regards to the coming hurricane that appears to be heading to Florida. Our prayers, our good wishes go to the safety of all those that will and might be affected by this storm. But we must maintain our wits about ourselves. We have to remain centered to do what we can to prepare for this hurricane before, during, and when it passes. So with that being stated, I see on IG, Sports Chick is on here, Grand Rising Sports Chick. I apologize, those for on YouTube while I'm standing up. You see my midsection now. Sports Chick says, hashtag global with the earth emojis followed by hashtag it came to pass. Yes, I use this too shall pass. Yes, yes. This is okay. This too shall pass. I should have read on. See how we're here. Miss Pamela, it's been a minute. Oh, that's right. You usually on YouTube. Grand Rising to you, as she says, Happy Tuesday, family. Hashtag riding out the storm. I love that one. That's a good one. Grand Rising. Miss Rose is in the house. Grand Rising to you, Rose. I haven't seen you in a minute. Suma Kulas. And I apologize if I butchered that screen name, but Grand Rising to you. I'm grateful to see you on here this morning. It's been a while since I've seen you. Miss Pamela, hashtag in alignment with peace, with the anchor. Look like this a swan emoji, the prayer emoji, the sailboat, just sailing on through in the calm eye of the storm. Remember, we could still find peace. We could still find calm, even in the midst of difficult emotions and thoughts, even in the midst of stormy conditions. You could still find your center. You could still be grounded. And it's important that we do what we can to stay centered and grounded, because it's in that that we will be able to find guidance to do what we need to do. So with that, all we can do is do what we can to prepare for the storm, figuratively and actually to protect our homes and our families. And that word, that T word comes in play too. Trust. Trusting first, and you have done all you can, trusting in your higher self, your higher power, God, universe, what you call it, that it has your back. So with that, I want to thank you all for joining me. And I look forward to virtually seeing you tomorrow morning for another guided meditation. Peace, love, and guidance in every moment of your being. Mwah.